Welcome back. So today's session, we'll be seeing some advanced SQL queries that are used by data engineers for reporting purpose or in the process of data warehousing. So in order to experience this, I have set up a database with the name Blismos. It contains departments, employees, customers, products, orders, order details, sales, quarterly sales, daily sales summary, staging inventory, inventory tables. Using these tables, we are going to experience some of the SQL queries that are majorly used during reporting by data engineers or data analysts. So let's step in and see the first query. So first, let us understand what is grouping sets. So normally, if we need the sales by category or sales by region or grand total, we'll need to write multiple group by queries and combine them using union all. So group by sets allows you to calculate multiple levels of aggregation in a single query. Instead of writing multiple group by queries and combining them using all, this query executes in a single go. So for example, like if you want to get the subtotals, category, region, and a grand total of a sales or a customers, then you'll go with grouping sets. So let us experience this with a real-time example. So in order to understand this grouping sets, I have been using these two tables, that is the products and the sales. So let us see what are the columns inside it. So the product table contains product ID, product name, and category, whereas sales table contains sales ID, product ID, and order date, quantity, and region. Now, in order to group this and get only 3 columns, I will need only the category and the region and sum of its total quantity. So in order to do that, first I'll be selecting the category from product table, region from sales table, and sum of quantity from the sales table as total quantity, and then inner join the products and the sales table using the product ID. Then I'll pass this grouping sets function and give the subcategory. In order to get the subcategory per region, I'll be using the category from the product table and region from the sales table. Then the subtotal per category and sub region from the sales table, and then get a grand total of it. And then I have ordered by the category and the region. So let me execute this. So now you will be able to see the total quantity of that category over the region. So as of now, over the region, you will see nulls because as per the region, there are no categories. So you will see the total category. This is working as per the subtotal per category. Now, if you see the null in both category and region, that is the total quantity of irrespective of category or region. Similarly, if you see a null in the region, means this category of product has a total quantity of this which has not sold in any of the regions. So this is how it, so wherever you see the null, like if the accessories is null and this is the total quantity, means in the accessories we have 115 total quantity, and in the east region there are 60, in the west region there are 95. Similarly, it has been applied for displays as well. There are 75 displays where 55 are sold in the north and 20 displays are sold in the east region. So if you want to get a total by subcategory and its sales in each of its category, then grouping by sets are used as shown below. Thank you.
That's all for now. Like and subscribe and turn on notifications for future videos. Thank you.